audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we shall wait for 1 and 2 minutes to join others. After that, we will start our class. Just wait for 1 and 2 minutes. After that, we'll start our class. So today the last class for the graph coloring, that is the total coloring. We will take some example of the total coloring so that we can make it easy for us. Then only one chapter will be remaining, that is the next part. It will be started the last part of our syllabus, that is logic, propositional logic. Only 6 people are here. So shall I start the class? Shall I start the class or wait for other to join? Just wait for 1 minute. Okay, I shall start the class. I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible to you? Is it visible to you? Is my screen is
Yes,
visible
sir.
to all of you? Okay, so we
Yes.
start graph coloring. So here it is given that graph coloring of us. A total coloring of a graph G is a proper coloring of all its vertices and edges. That is, it is an assignment of colors to vertices as well as edges. A total coloring is assumed to be is always assumed to be proper in the sense and no age along with its end, along with its invertices, along with its invertices are assigned the same color. This is called the total coloring. Total coloring means vertex coloring as well as edge coloring. So the vertex coloring, we know that the number of the color is required to color all the vertices so that no adjacent vertices are in the same color. That is called the chromatic number of this. Chromatic number of the graph, that is denoted by chi-g. And for edge coloring, we know that minimum number of the color required to color the edge of the graph so that no two incident edges are in the same color, and that is called the edge chromatic number, and it is edge chromatic number is denoted by chi dash g. So For total coloring, this chi g plus chi dash g. Chi g means the total number, minimum number of the color is required to color all the vertices such that no adjacent vertices are in the same color. Dash g means the chromatic number of edge. That means number of the color is required to color all the edges so that no two incidents edges are in the same color. So if we are making that vertex color as well as the color of our edges, that is called the proper coloring or total coloring. So for total coloring, we have to mind it out that we have to color the vertices as well as the edges so that no two adjacent vertices are in the same color and no two incident edges are in same color. That is the main thing. Now we shall take some example of the proper coloring. So if we take that this age is the color of red, then this age is the color of green, this age is the color of blue, then this age is the color of blue, then this age is the color of red, this age is the color of green, this is the R, and this is the blue. This is a graph where we are making the proper coloring of edges, right? So this edge is the red, then it is blue, then it is red, blue and red, they are adjacent, blue, red, green. They are the incident, blue, red, green. Again, blue, red, green. They are the incident, then red, green, blue. They are the incident, then green, red, blue. They are the incident, red and blue. They are the incident. So no two adjacents are in the same color. So if we go for here, now look at here, the color red. So at first we are going for the red color. Now we are going for the color of blue. Blue is not given, so we are taking the galaxy pen. In case of blue, we are taking the galaxy. This is the blue. Then again, this to this is blue. Again, this one to this one is lightly blue. So three are the blue. Now we are going for the green. greener. This to these are green. Then this to these are green. So colored previous graph. Now here no two adjacent vertices are in the incident edges are in the same color, isn't it? Is this clear right now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So look at here. No two incident edges are in the same color. Now we can take an example. If we take that vertices 1, 2, 3, then 1 is the middle. Okay, so these are the vertices. So at first, if we take that red, here to here, it is red. This to this, it is red. Now we are going for blue, that is galaxy pen. So if we make that, this is blue, as well as here to here, it is blue. Now we are going for the green. This one is green and this one is green. So this is a proper graph coloring. Here, no two incident edges are in the cell. Here incident edges are this, this, this. They are the incident. They are the different color. It is red, it is green, it is blue. Again, this, and this. These three are the incident edges. It is green, it is blue, it is red. Again, this, and this. They are the incident. So it is red, it is blue, it is green. Again, this, and this. They are the incident. So it is blue, red, green. So this graph is proper colored, isn't it? Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we take an example. So if we take one thing is covered, which is rather than that, so we are taking that 1, 2, then the number 3, then the number 4, then the number 5, number 6, then it is number 7, then it is number Hello. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Is my screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Here we are color the vertices, right? Look at here. So at first we are taking the red. So this one is the red color. Now we are going for the actually we want to take the proper coloring. Now we are taking the blue, that is the galaxy pen. This is taken as blue. This one is blue. Then this one is blue. Now we are going for yellow. Yellow. This one is yellow. This is yellow. Now we are going for green. This one is green. This one is green. So there is this one is green. This one is green. Now we are going for one red is required. That is, this one is red. This is red. Now we are going for next color, that is rainbow color, which is available here. So we are making this one as the rainbow. Then this one is the rainbow color. This one is the rainbow. So this is a proper coloring of graph, isn't it? Look at here. No two adjacent vertices are in the same color, as well as no two incident are in the same color. Is that clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So look at here, this is one of the vertex. So if we take the clear cut thing, so it is the proper coloring of a graph or total color graph. Total colored graph. Look at here, this is the red, one of the vertices. So adjacent to this is this one, and this one. It is the rainbow color. This one is the rainbow color. This one is which one is this? Galaxy pen. This was the galaxy color, and this was the yellow. So no three in adjacent vertices are in the same color. For this one, it is the rainbow color. It is the galaxy. It is red and it is yellow. For this one, it is green. Adjacent to this and this, both are in the different color. For this one, 1, 2, 3, these all are the. So for the vertex coloring is complete. So what is the chromatic number of this graph? What is the value of chi g? What is the value of chi g? Five, na? What is the value of chi dash g? That is also 5, na? What are the colors taken? Red, green, yellow, rainbow, galaxy. These are the color, isn't it? Is this understood by everybody? Is this one understood by everybody? If not, then ask me what is the problem. Hello, am I audible to all of you? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So is there any problem? What is the value of chi g and what is the value of chi dash g? It is understood.
Yes, sir.
If I make some box here, then it will be clear again for you. This is the red. Then we have go for the green. So for total coloring of graph, these all are the required. This is the green. Then we have to go for the yellow. This one is rainbow, and this one is the galaxy. So this is the proper coloring of this graph or total coloring of this graph. Is this understood? We are going for the next part. That is click.
सर सर ऊपर में वो एक एज और एक वर्टेक्स दोनों गैलेक्सी कलर के हैं।
Where?
सर सबसे ऊपर में
Actually, here
टॉप
the
वाला एज
galaxy
जो है
is
और
there one is rainbow, another is galaxy. Actually, they are look like the same, na? So we can take instead
Yes,
of
sir.
galaxy or instead of rainbow as a black. Then it will be clear to you, right?
yes, sir.
So instead of galaxy, if we take that black, then it will be clear to you. Instead of galaxy, if we take the black, look at here. If we take the black, then it is the rainbow. This one is rainbow, right?
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, we are taking 5G as the number of each color.
Kaiji.
क्या खरीद रहा है ये लोग समझ रहे
Kaiji,
हैं यार, आ
Kaiji
रहा
is
है
equal to Kaiji is equal to chromatic number of the graph, that is the number of the color to colored all the vertices such that no two adjacent vertices are same. And chi dash g for the edge, chi g for the vertex, and chi dash g for the edge. This is called the chromatic number, and this is called the edge chromatic number. Here both of the cases they are same. Chi g also 5 and chi dash g also 5.
Yes, sir.
Back. Then look at it. Take this one is black. Then this graph is properly colored. So no two adjacent vertices are in the same color and no two incident edges are in the same color. It is going for the click. It was a total color of a graph. Undirected graph undirected graph. A clique is an undirected graph G is equal to V E. V means set of vertices, E means is a subset capital C of the vertex set V such that vertices every vertex in C there is an edge in this is equivalent to this is saying that the subgraph included by C induced by C is complete. And undirected graph G, the graph must be undirected. There is no arrowhead direction G, which is consist of V and D, where V is the set of vertices and capital E is set of edges. It is subset C of the vertex V set. So C is a subset of V. That means this C consists of some vertices. So that for every pair of the vertices in C, there exists an edge in E connecting them. So each and every pair of the vertices will be connected by one edge, which edge is coming from that capital E. Then C is called the clique. There exists an edge E is connecting them. This is called the clique. Now we are going for maximal clique. A maximal clique is a clique is a clique that cannot be extended by including one more adjacent vertices. Including one more adjacent vertices. So in other words, we can say that a maximal clique is a clique. A maximal clique is a clique of the largest possible largest possible size in a given graph. And now another part is given, that last part of that, the intersection number. The intersection number of G is the smallest number of cliques that together cover all the edges of G. All the edges of G. This is the nature of cliques are given. I think that's in our graph coloring, and 4-color theorem already given to you. So some example also will be given to you in your LMS portal. So only last part, that is prepositional logic or mathematical logics, it is yet to be completed by us. So after that it will be completed. Mathematical logics is the only part which is remaining here for your syllabus. Yet you have not got your routine for second internal examination, na? Have you got the routine for no? So from the next class we will start the mathematical logic, right? And it is very important for you people. It is your lifelong required thing, that is the mathematical logic. That's why I am taking this part at the end of our syllabus. Because of that, at the end, if we do understand this, then it will be remembered to very easy to remember for us. So that's why I'll start this one, that mathematical logic in the from the next class and onward. So don't miss the class. It is very important for you people. And that is the graph coloring is end. All kind of the graph is here given, and some note also will be given to you in your LMS portal so that you can take some this. So from the next class onward, don't miss the class. Whatever maybe the class is given there, if it is collide, then ask me. Already I have talked with your HOD ma'am. So what should I do? And she give me the green signal to take the class. So I am taking the classes. And for your understood that class is very important, each and every classes. So you can request to your teacher, those who are not maintaining their schedule or routine, to maintain that one. Right? It is a request to you, because you people are suffered. If I taking the class, no student are there, then I have to take the class for 40 minutes and then it's okay, and I could say that my syllabus is over. But you people will be the loser, so you have to make your own word towards your teacher and your request towards